Hi everyone, it's Chi again, back to share more healing messages from my heart to yours. Let's tune in and take some breaths together. Connecting to our hearts, the source of life, our breath, our heart, the connection to everything. Yesterday was an amazing day. We celebrated my birthday. Had a lovely vegan meal at, believe it or not, Cheesecake Factory. They have a skinny menu with just this yummy selection of salads, and even their avocado toast is pretty good. But for the most part, I've been eating very, very little and staying with more of the very pure whole foods. It's, fruits and vegetables. If someone is eating, like a nice piece of fish in front of me, I might have a little bite. I am not a hardcore do this, do that, follow this exact protocol type person, right? I'm a bit of a rule breaker. So I encourage everyone to tune in and follow their inner guidance, right? I don't assume that eating the way I eat and living the way I eat is the only way or the right way. I'm not here to be right or wrong. I'm just here to be me and share that, okay? So, holding space for you to be you, yeah? Okay. So, whatever you're eating now is what you're eating, is what you should be eating, or if you, there's nothing you should or should be doing. It's just whatever it is you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing, right? Stop mental masturbating and questioning yourself and trying to self-criticize, right? That's the ego mind. Always trying to be right, always trying to do the right thing, right? Because it's afraid, right? It doesn't want to mess up. And that's okay. Love the ego that is within, because it only wants your love, right? It doesn't want to be in charge of everything, because ultimately, ego's afraid. It's just not up to the task, but you are, okay? So wake up, okay? Love the ego back into wholeness and be large and in charge of you, okay? And let everyone else do their own thing, okay? Right? Yes, we're here to co-create, okay? Collaborate and work together. But before the blind can lead the blind has to take off the blinders, right? So take off your blinders first before you engage with this reality. Otherwise, you're subconsciously creating, and you might not be creating the things you want. You might not be attracting the things you want, right? So for me, my journey is I accept my cancer. I love my body with my cancer and my lymphedema. But I also know that I am able to, using my conscious, co-creative abilities, I can change from within and transform what it is in my reality, okay, that does not suit me, right? Right? If I prefer a healthier body, then I just transform from within, okay? Then my physical will slowly reflect the healthier body that I am creating from within, right? Okay, by my aligned mind and heart. No more distortion, no more inner children sabotaging my life, okay, with all of their tantrums because they're not getting the attention, right? They're hiding in your subconscious because your conscious ego mind is afraid of going there, right? Because it doesn't know how to deal with it, right? So as we wake up, right, okay, we create space and we realize, oh, maybe I'm not my ego. Maybe I am experiencing all this within the contents of my consciousness. And if I am consciousness, then maybe I can relax and just observe what's going on and not let the ego self run the show and be reacting and running away from and suppressing and passive aggressive behaviors, right? Okay? No more, okay? We become heart-centered. We become holy human beings in charge and responsible, observing and being kind to ourselves, being accepting of ourselves. Stop hurting ourselves, right? And then we stop hurting other people as a result of this inner work, right? One by one, we bring heaven on earth through each of our own individual choice to go within and to let go of the judgment of the external world, right? Because that 3D world, it's the old way, okay? Move into the new way, okay? Right? It's all crumbling anyways, right? Nobody shops at Macy's anymore. You know, malls are crumbling, the stock market's gonna crumble, right? Nobody can own a home anymore, you know, so now you're realizing, hey, you're a spiritual being. What do you need to own stuff for anyways, right? Now, I don't want to get into politics and all that stuff, so let's just bring it all back to the heart. You really are a spiritual being, okay? Right? A lot of the concerns of your ego is not necessary for your spiritual evolution. It's just programming, okay? And if you're like me, okay, and you got the gift of some kind of terminal disease, right? Then that's your wake-up call, right? It's your wake-up call, right? To let it go and start doing the work, right? Or, you know, you can stay in victimhood and despair and the mass consciousness and play that way too. And that's okay, right? There's no right or wrong. There's no you got to do this or that, right? Just play your life game your way. Even if you're not ready to take the leap of faith into the fifth dimensional way of being, even if ego still has its clutches on you and it's not trusting enough to fully let spirit take over, that's okay too, okay? Just be with yourself where you are, right? Okay? You don't got to go anywhere or do anything, okay? Just love yourself where you are, and the next step will unfold naturally, okay? Organically, okay? With ease, okay? No more insecurity, no more worry, right? I can say that because I personally have gone through all of that, right? And just loving the self, tuning into the heart, doing the inner work, right? And yes, sometimes it's very difficult when you're releasing layers and layers of ego and you're feeling like, you're kicking and screaming, you're feeling like you're dying. Yes, I still do, but I had some really, really strong layers, that were there to protect me because I had a very traumatizing childhood. So I had many, many protective layers that I just did not want to let go of, right? But the cancer helped, right? So you see, I'm not a victim. Yeah, we're not victims, right? These diseases serve a purpose in getting you to let go and ask the right questions, right? Okay? Right? Why is this really happening? Okay? Who am I? Okay? Okay? What is the real message? Am I ready to listen? Okay? Ask yourself. Seek and you shall find. So, I've mentioned many, many other star seeds, and we amplify each other. We all have similar messages of oneness, unity, fifth dimensional consciousness, how to heal the body, very similar stuff because it's all one, it's all coming from the same universal field, okay? But it's really cool to see everybody waking up and everybody creating YouTube channels. And I ran across Anna Brown's channel today. She's another young starseed, and her channel was awesome. She's literally finishing my sentences. So I'm going to reference her video below, talking about fifth dimensional consciousness and how to move into it and how to integrate your dark, right? And love yourself from her perspective. So you get to see it from each perspective, right? And we all affect one another in our ascension journeys. We are here to support one another. Yes. Brothers and sisters in love and light. Unity consciousness. We are ready to move onwards and upwards and to receive the fullness of our true inheritance as divine spiritual beings in physical form. That's my message for today. Until next time, I love you, I honor you, and bless you on your journey. Namaste.